Gibson. I know everything about recording. I've been doing it since the beginning of time. Of course, this isn't true. No one knows everything about recording. Because every session, every project is a completely new experience.
I like this guy.
It's kind of like life. You never know what you're going to get. We can only do the best with each situation. And who knows what the best is? There's no God of recording out there grading us. Therefore,
there's no God of recording out there grading us.
A certain way. Each mix should be based on the song you're mixing. I'm not here to tell you how to mix like me. I'm here to help you to prepare yourself to handle the most unlikely type of situation possible. I'm not going to tell you the one way to mix. I want to show you different ways that people mix so you will have a choice. I'm here to help you do the most difficult job of all, to make art out of technology. My main goal is to give you a perspective on how it all works together, how you use technical equipment to create art. Then we will explore the different values that different people have for recording and mixing, different styles of music and song.
Bass, come down.
What's the music of the sphere? What's the music of the? What's the music of the?
I've never seen a visual representation of a music mix like this. This is so good. Who the fuck's idea was this? This one just popped up in my suggested this morning. Twitch was calling. I wasn't gonna stream. I felt like crap, but I was like, and then Judah Boy popped up right as I was thinking it, and I was like, yes, Twitch is calling. I've seen this exact one before. Yeah, isn't this cool? Whose idea was this? It's so sweet. This person said, this is both like a vaporwave fever dream and a knowledge gold mine. Incredible. I don't doubt it, because apparently audio hasn't gotten better since the 80s, so. It's that one guy. It's fucking, his hair is amazing. He looks awesome. Look at homie.
This
But
video
he
is
invented
designed
this visual,
to teach you
yeah,
how to mix
apparently.
each and every style
Genius.
of music. Now, this is a grand task. We're not here to teach you our own values for what makes a great mix.
Look at his
We
tie.
only want to give you a perspective on what is possible so you can be creative on your own. Each and every song is mixed differently based on the song and style of music. Therefore, we
I want to
won't
see his
simply
hip hop
mix a song and say,
representation.
this is the way it's done. Instead, what we'll do is point out the common values that different people hold for mixing different styles of music. Each is that low volume sounds can easily be lost in the mix. They can be masked by other sounds in the mix, especially if the volume of the sound fluctuates.
So I think I might have to get Lala AI or whatever. Because apparently I saw this shit on this chick's video. This chick, Lindsay Nicole, she does like videos about like animals and shit. So like I take videos with this camera, and the audio that comes out of this camera is like horrible. Like you can hear the room so bad. And she said in this video, she's like, there's this AI tool that I use to make my voice sound good. And then she said, this is the actual audio. And she plays the audio, and it's the audio from this shitty camera that she's using. And she says, and then I used the AI tool, and her voice sounded like perfectly, like nothing. And she was like, I used this. And I was like, oh my. It sounded so good. And like the whole room sound was gone. There was no reverb. It sounded real. Crazy. You gotta pay for it. So
Let me demonstrate. If you have a sound in the background, sometimes you can't quite hear it that well, especially if it fades out. It's like, but then it comes back in sometimes.
homie was in the fucking studio going wild.
You hear the sound, then other times you can hear the sound. But if you compress it, you can hear every word they're saying, even if you're whispering. It never fades out. You don't compress it.
There we go. If you don't compress it.
You really don't know what they're talking about. Other times, you really do know what they're talking about. So you see, if you have a low volume sound and you put it in the background, if you compress the hell out of it, you can set it down low and still never lose it in the mix. It's always there because it's stable.
What?
There are two main knobs on compressor limiters, commonly called threshold and ratio. Visuals are especially effective in explaining what threshold and ratio do. If volume is shown...
This is crazy.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shame man. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rain Man. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. I can't understand this, so I switch it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shame, bitch look like Ultraman. Second bitch look like Ultraman.
Oop. Not on.
Second bitch look like Ultraman.
Take another sip. Oh.
Second bitch look like Ultraman.
Can't understand, so I switch it to lame.
Take
Wait.
second bitch look like Ultraman.
Fuck. I want to get this one different because I didn't like the first take, but
Second bitch look like Ultraman.
I cannot understand, so I switch it to lame. Okay, fine.
Second bitch look like Ultraman.
Can't even understand, so I just switched it to lame.
Take another sip.
Okay, that's probably gonna be better. Just why not?
Second bitch look like Ultraman. I can't even understand, so I just switched it to lame. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond.
Yeah, let's use image as the rhyming word. Why not? Every time I mix, I imagine that fucking image. Bruh, I know, right? I'm gonna be doing that too. I'm gonna watch that whole video later. All right.
Arms like I'm Raymond.
So bad discrimination up on my wrist like
Take another sip of potion like I am a shame man. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond.
I don't think so. I think that's a sample from that Hyperpop pack. It does kind of sound like me though, right?
Arms like I'm Raymond.
this real quick.
I got no arms like I'm Raymond.
Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots, psychokinetic threes at the scrimmage. Do it again.
I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond.
Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots, psychokinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Love the gold sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. That's pretty good. I haven't been doing very melodic stuff lately, just trying to rap, but hey, whatever. That's what I've wanted to do lately, to be honest. It sounds like something you would do, not a bad idea. It fits the aesthetic, for real.
I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond. Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots, psychokinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Love the gold sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage.
Rapping and dapping. I'm dapper.
Like I am a showman. I take another
see that,
sip, now I
babe.
got no arms like I'm Raymond. Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots, psychokinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Love the gold sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. On this bottle of vintage. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion with vintage.
I got a package, golden tickets.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another on this bottle of vintage.
I got a package, golden tickets. That's my checkbook. Bitch, I love that.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Raymond.
Alright, that's gonna be good. Been making jokes about it since we got them. They sell these new vapes at my work called Vapor Lax. They have so many stupid vapes at my store. They got like Escobars. Like Pablo Escobar was a fucking like terrorist, man. Like he was a piece of shit. They're just like, yo, he sold drugs. Pablo Escobar's like. The man killed multiple families, and over 5,000 cops. Vapor Lax. Take a hit and shit your pants. Yeah, like it sounds like a fucking X-Lax. X-Lax for ghosts who have severe opiate constipation, like me. No, I'm kidding.
Love that gold sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage.
Okay.
Love that gold sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage.
Look, I got a pack of golden tickets. That's my checkbook.
rickets.
I don't know if I like that flow. Maybe it works though. Let's see.
Love that.
This distilled ghost fart.
Like that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, I got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Never leave my castle, so I got rickets.
Now let's do this.
Love that ghost sheen on the cross. Love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. On this bottle of vintage. Look, I got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Her pocket full of MacBook.
I gotta go faster than that.
Bitch, love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, I got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got rickets.
That's much better.
Love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, I got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I vintage. Love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, I got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got rickets.
Much better. Added some flair to it. I like that I'm not doing layers anymore. I just felt like that was kind of fucking up my mixes every time lately. But we've been just doing the. I found that using this double on the auto tune is really nice, actually.
Love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch. Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got rickets.
Alright, so that's the end of the track. We're done. I got a lot more time to go, so didn't think it would take that long. Alright, so what were those things called? Those little pieces, or those little keychain things. They're like little boom boxes, and you put these little hit clips. Hit clips? Is that what they're called? That doesn't rhyme with widgets. Hit clips, widgets, it kinda rhymes.
The full song, but they come at this.
Guess my new mixtape. I burned it on a fucking hit clip. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Hit clip. These things were the shit. If you smack multiband on the layers and cut 3K, 6K, and 800, it blends the layers really fucking well. Really? Multiband compressors scare me because I don't really understand them.
More positive approach of
I
stating
do, but
that this is a special 1-minute micro mix. It mentions that this music clip
Don't know how to
works
use
with
them.
all hit clips
Little tip
players,
I found the
of
other day.
which there were many. You can see on the back there's an emphasis on collecting. Generally, kids love collecting things, and hit clips were all about parting those children from their pocket money. I bought my unboxed hit clips from someone in the US via eBay, and it does seem like selling hit clips to the rest of the world was a bit of an afterthought when you look through the 80 or so titles that came out on this format. Many of these artists and songs would have been far more familiar to children from the US than they would be, say, from the UK.
I thought like I remember Soundgoodizer being like somewhat of a multi-band compressor based on Maximus. I don't even know what Maximus is, to be honest. I'd have to look it up.
Music cards are held on a keyring that has artwork
I know it
on
does
one
good
side, which
things
is
for
protected
mixes.
behind a plastic cover, whilst on the reverse there's an exposed section of the circuit
Play
and that
it.
connects with contact things that you're told on face value, especially when it comes to hit clips.
The Yahoo
Let me show you
downloader.
this hit clips downloader. With this
What?
gadget, you can record sounds and music off the web to play back over and over. It comes with a recordable hit clip that can hold 2 minutes.
It's just a preset for Maximus. Essentially. You should be using this, basically. If you're using Soundgoodizer, you should just basically learn how to use this. You're way better off, essentially. That's what I think, at least. That's what the fuck it does, really. Yeah, it's just this. It's just this with, like, one of these on. I thought you meant the knob. Oh, no, yeah, I mean, I use the knob, because it's just, you know, how easy is that? It adds a lot of good stuff. I always loved the A. I've been using the A Soundgoodizer setting since I first started. This was like the first thing that I put on my voice, and I was like, I sound good all of a sudden. And I started using this and just the multi-band compressor, and that was for years. And I sounded like crap, but, you know, finally I learned it. No, Maximus doesn't do a lot of shit. It's a Swiss Army knife, basically. A Swiss Army knife. Chop up my mix, bruv.
Of audio, and whilst the Yahoo branding and the name downloader might reasonably make you assume this is some way to perhaps copy MP3 files across to a hit clip, it's far less complicated than that. The instructions mention you can record sounds.
That's funny. They had a hit clip downloader. That's I used to have hit clips. Those are so stupid. It's a horrible toy because you can only play 30 seconds of a song. I love this 30 seconds of this Britney Spears song. And I would play it over and over. So stupid. It was just satisfying to click the thing in and hear the song play.
Never leave my castle, so I got riches.
Check out my new mixtape, burn it on a fucking
Never leave my castle, so I got riches.
Check out my new fucking mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip.
Maybe that. We'll see if that's the one.
Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Check out my new fucking mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip. Super potion like I am. Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Check out my new fucking mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip.
Yeah, we need to do that again. It's not very... Can't hear it. Maximus is a multi-band gate saturation. Yeah, saturation is what I remember it being, that it adds like some sweet saturation as you like, but doesn't like blow things out or whatever.
Never leave my castle, so I got riches.
Check out my new mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip.
I don't know, like I just want to hear it maybe.
Got riches. Check out my new mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip. Got riches. Check out my new mixtape, burned it on a fucking hit clip. Super potion like I am a shame man. Full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got riches.
Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip.
I don't know, I want this to be like better. I want it to be like a good tape.
Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got riches.
Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip.
Pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip.
just turn my gain up for this take.
Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip.
Okay, see, it's a much bigger waveform.
Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip. Sip a potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, not bridges. Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip. Sip a potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rain Man. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to lame man. Sip a potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman.
You'll let that slide. It's classic. I can rhyme with orange, door hinge.
Take another sip of potion
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to lame man. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion.
Rayman doesn't have arms. Rayman is an armless man. His arms are invisible. Rain Man. That'd be so funny if I said that. Just doesn't make sense. Just like... I know your number from the phone book. I know your number from the phone book. There's 66 toothpicks. Duh. Oh, you said Rain Man. I was like, how the fuck was he playing blackjack then? That's amazing.
Like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Blue glasses like this, I so view the image. No jump shots like cool kinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Love that ghost sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch, pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got riches. Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the...
It really does sound like I'm saying Rayman, but the name of the track's gonna be Rayman, so they'll know. They'll know what's up. Exploited your armless brother for blackjack. Fucking terrible. Terrible shit. Alright, let's do ad-libs and call this one done.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to lame man. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Blue glasses like this, I so view the image. No
Very nice. Very nice. A lot of those were good. I like the big. I'm stupid.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman.
Oh yeah?
Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots like cool kinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Blood that goes sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch, pocket full of MacBook widgets. Never leave my castle, so I got rickets. Check out my new mixtape, I burned it on a fucking hit clip. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Big, can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman.
It's a good ass song, but it sounds so much like Weird Al came in out of nowhere. I thought you were talking about me.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Blue glasses like there's ice over the image. No jump shots like cool kinetic threes at the scrimmage. Tats on my forearms like I am eating spinach. Blood that goes sheen on the cross on this bottle of vintage. Look, got a bag of golden tickets. That's my checkbook, bitch, pocket full of MacBook widgets.
I don't know if it's you on the verse. I'm guessing it is. I think so. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Call me Mr. Blizzy, the trap house scholar. Puffin' on that switch, she got your hoe in her skivvies.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I go,
I make this I make this voice.
something like that.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like
BBG is on the verse too, I think, on that one. He's the low guy. He's the low guy.
I'm Rayman. I'm getting bigger by the second, bitch look like Ultraman. Can't even understand, so I just switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip, switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another, switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I switched it to layman. Take another sip, switched it to layman. Take another sip, switched it to layman. Take another, switched it to layman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. Take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am. Now I got no arms like I'm Rayman. Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman. I take another sip, now I got no arms like I'm Rayman.
Cool. This is done.
Take another sip of potion like I am a shaman.
It's a pretty good fucking beat. All right, let's export. And we call this Rayman. And Arctic Elixirs. Alright, another track done.
And the music right off
Oh,
your
Riz, I
computer
mean.
and the internet without any special software
the most
or
Riz you'll
use
ever
of a
encounter.
common port. And the reason for that
That's hilarious.
It's because it's really
Why did I say that?
just a digital audio recorder. It records the audio received over
I hate TikTok slang.
a standard 3.5mm line input. There's an audio pass-through socket, a record and a stop button, and a recording indicator light. There's a
Audio
built-in speaker
pass-through.
with no volume control and a belt clip, and there's a play button. The special recording cartridge can be removed, and then this device is capable of playing any normal hits clip at an annoyingly loud volume. But in addition to that, if you just remove the dock underneath, you can plug in headphones. So finally, you get to hear a direct feed of the audio from a hit clip. Two things to mention here first, though. I'm going to have to mix the clips up to try and fly under the radar of Content Match. And second, yeah, it really does sound this bad. Here you go.
What was that song called? That song that I made with the skirt beat. Wop, wop.
I understand it's a toy and not a piece of hi-fi equipment, but flipping heck. But anyway, to wrap this section up, here's one I made earlier.
Huh. Where is that project?
Now, Hit Clips wasn't just about collecting the little micro music clips. There was a whole selection of players that you could use them on, and there was even an alarm clock. There was all sorts of things. But this one, this is particularly odd in my opinion, because it's a product that pretty much cannibalizes your whole product range. I mean, once you've got one of these, you don't need to go buying your pre-recorded Hit Clips anymore for $3.99. You can just record onto this from a cassette, from a CD, or even the radio. Perhaps the existence of this was one of the reasons that they decided to relaunch Hit Clips in 2003 as an incompatible format called Hit Clips Discs. Let's take a look at them. The main selling point of the disc was that they now contained up to twice the music of the originals. Yeah, thanks for your generosity. That's almost 2 minutes or so. It seems like it was too little too late. The world had moved on by this point. I don't think the disc was sold outside the US, and the catalogue of titles, well, they're all there on the right of the screen. That's it. That's all they had. The discs were perhaps only around for a year or so. They came stored in a spring-loaded keyring holder, and as you can see with this one, if we flip it over, on the back there's a copyright date of 2003. Here's all the discs that came in my bundle. There's a duplicate in here as well. It doesn't seem like they got as creative with the design of the players for the discs either. This one totally hides the disc when it's being played. But it's the same system as before. You've got a play button and a single earpiece. There really seems to be little reason for this product existing other than, of course, trying to make Tiger some money. The longer play...
Why the hell is the track that I made? What was that shit called? Young Skirt. Over. Drugs in my pocket at the Habibi store. That's the fucking project file. Sweet. That's. I'm so glad I got rid of the fucking the ice things, because now I can see the project file and the fucking promos. I would have never remembered that. I need to bounce this track into the folder as well. Whatever, sure. I didn't really do anything.
Time. It's an artificial limitation on both those original cards.
Just get a CD player for real. Like, what the hell?
I mean, this
is for like
Hilary Duff
kids.
Song, that's available on both versions
Why
of
didn't
Hit
you remember
Clips.
Drugs
It's
in
the
My Pocket at
remix
the
on the
Habibi
card
store?
and the
So
original
obvious.
version on the disc. But playing both at the same time, one in either ear, the card version, well, that plays for just over a minute 4 seconds. Whereas the disc, well, that carries on to play for about a minute and a half.
It's just that I never know what the track's gonna be called until I make the lyrics. So I named the beat random shit or change the name. It's supposed to be Emerald Star System.
memories of anxious sketches, shake it out to replace it. Black me from a matter, I choose a shape and displace it. Bracing on my inspiration, can't get like this place just feels like in the sound system, keeps me gazing, I'm gazing. My memories of anxious sketches, shake it out to replace it. I'm a rare card, I don't need no great thing. I'm wearing my fucking armor like I was crusading. Gold mask on, when I mean more masquerading. It's always precipitating, false but always hating. They say I'm broke, I wonder how the fuck you're ascertaining. So let me check that direction, leaving it from my city. I'm so sick, I don't know what's ailing. Whip out my plastic clock, break his skull like it's praline. This fantasy trash shit, I'm trying my best to innovate. Escape out disengaging, I would destroy the world if I found it just. I'm so crispy, I got the crust. So my Lego with the steed and nails with gold dust. I'm in love with the music, I ain't got the lies. I don't give a fuck, I still the Papa Bear's portrait. Whipping up on a hot plate. I'm cooking in the cave and most stars bouncing off my back plate.
Yeah. All right, enough. Let's bounce it. Emerald Star System track done. Elixers. I would have probably named it something stupid, like song I made with Skirt Peg, something dumb like that. What'd you name your beat? Did he play it on his stream?
But the longest playing time original hit.
Wonder if he did like a competition thing like he did last time.
Clip that I've got is one
few
by
weeks ago.
NSYNC and lasts for 1 minute 23 seconds. And the recordable clip, well, that goes on for 2 minutes and can be played in any of the original 1 minute machines. So you can have a longer track without any need to upgrade to the discs. It's all just marketing BS. Talking of which, in this March 2004 issue of Billboard, it states that Raven has just signed up to be the new spokesperson for Hit Clips.
Let's open another FLP before I go to work.
But at this point, they're stating they'd sold 30 million units. So this is 3.5 years after launch. In the first year or so, they'd sold about 20 million of those. So you can see how the sales have now.
See if we can bounce the next beat for tomorrow's stream or possibly tonight's stream. Ready to make a beat. The names are hard though. Hey, that's what's up. I thought you did.
Down. But this is the bit I really wanted to mention. They state that the new discs are backwards compatible
Fucking
with
Raven
all prior
Simone.
hit clip music.
Hit clips.
No, they're not. The discs will not fit in the cartridge players, and understandably, the cartridges won't fit in the disc players either. No, the discs were a completely incompatible relaunch. If you try to attempt the equivalent of getting a round peg into a square hole, it turns out that the original cartridge players will not play the discs. I suspect the pinouts have been rearranged. But yes, the discs really were just the same idea repeated, but far less successfully. Perhaps hiding that artwork away wasn't the cleverest idea when you're trying to sell this as a collectible to children. Now, while we're looking at these up close, did you notice that while the players themselves have 6 SIM card type connectors, the cards have 8 pads on them too, don't connect with the players. The only device I have where the other 2 pads
we're
on the card
opening
will
next,
come
and
into
I really
play.
hope it's the one I've been looking for. I'm looking for one specifically, the beat. And after we get that song done, then pretty much all the good beats are used. If that's the one, I'm gonna be really happy. Cause I remember this one being like a fan favorite from people on Instagram. People were like, "This one's crazy fire," and I just can't find it. I don't know what I would have called it, but it sounded so good. It was like do 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 do. It's amazing.
Is with the recorder. I think those extra connectors on this one are for the on-card record and stop buttons to communicate back with the device. I've also linked to a web page in the description which goes into the technical details of a hit clip card by reverse engineering it. For example,
40 seconds, all the good beats are guys. I made a lot of beats, man. I was making them every day for a minute there. Finishing one before work every day and shit.
it seems that audio is some kind of PWM. That's more like a talking greeting card than an MP3. By the way, the discs sound just as bad as the carts. There's no change there. And since I've got no headphone socket
I used to have headphones for these things.
on this one, I've had to record these over my lavalier. Here's 11 seconds.
And it was only like one
that'll make your
headphone,
teeth
never
vibrate.
two.
When you're walking down the street, some people wait. Change your life.
Now, we
So
know
nostalgic,
that the
dude.
toy business is a business. You can tell it's a business because it's got the word business in the name. Same with the music business. So these people are out to make money. Be under no illusions about that. But when you read a little bit more about what was going on behind the scenes with hit clips and the music business,
Right where
it
I
can't
lay
help but make you feel
is
that the
where
whole
I'll stay.
endeavour was a little bit cynical. One of the inventors
be the
of
one.
hit clips here states that they originally
You're gonna
had
see me
difficulty
react in
getting
quite
record labels on board
a way.
because the record label executives were, quote, alarmed that the
I don't know. They cost probably not cheap. They're a toy, so they were trying to get parents to spend hella money on some garbage.
chips, which contained 1-minute loops of songs, could
For real.
possibly erode album sales. The major record labels are nothing if not consistently paranoid. But once hit clips became a top-selling toy, that
Every time I
actually
open one of
increased
these, I get this,
album
like,
sales
anxiety
by exposing children to popular songs.
reaction.
They soon
It's really
chose their
fucking
tune and
weird.
went all in, full steam, into Operation Brainwash. This article from around the time of the launch
Whoa,
of
it's
Hit
really
Clips in
hitting me this
2000
time.
states that Tiger were going to spend around
My heart's like
$4 million to target 8 to 10-year-olds and expected this to result in sales of about 4 to 5 million items through the holiday season. In this June 2002 article, there's now a chap with the title of Tiger Music Press.
Like I had a dream the other day that this computer just burst into flames like a fucking iCarly episode. It's like all you did was press the on button. Things just shooting fire out the top. And I remember like immediately crying like while it was on fire in the dream. I was just like I like dropped to my knees and everything like the Notebook. Please be the beat. I'm gonna be so excited. It's not the beat. We'll find it. This will be the next beat to rap on. I think we should get rid of this part. I just want this to come in first. Yeah, let's do it like that then. Possibly just do it like this. Because I really like how it starts. Possibly this should be the end part. Let's add a serum. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Yeah, sometimes it's not hard to turn something into something hard, but sometimes it's really hard to get something to be hard. You know, that's what she said. I don't want like a... Got presets, playa? Let's yeah. I gotta go. How are you changing tempo like that? I don't know, it's... Pretty sure I just You see how it changes? All the links to stuff. I'm pretty sure it's just literally boom, left click, create automation clip. And I didn't set everything to stretch. Everything's still set to resample. It's just another way to do it, but oh, I didn't see the automated clip. Yeah. I want something. Come on, I always want something magical. Let's just find something that catches our ear. Could use that. I'd want to make that sound super vintage though. Nah. That's a sick lead. Let's see what we can do. Oops. The hell? That did not work. What? Preset won't work. Huh. Does it show up in my splice? Alright, pick another one then. Gotta reset the preset. Boo, 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 boo. Why do I feel like that would work in this? Even though it's gonna clash with our 808. It's not like the 808's doing much, just going boo. One key. What the fuck? Why is it doing this? It never does this. Oh, it's because I'm not buying them. Am I stupid? There we go. Nah. Alright, I gotta go pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. get a pattern down. I think this one will work. So musical. Like a Broadway. Starting to feel like a dud. thing and this will be good to go. This is really good actually, but I know what I want to do to it. Sounds like some Bones shit. Or some like White Armor shit. Let's do it to both. Hiding from me. I got a heavy armor set, but it brings stamina down, so I don't wear it out often. For real. Cool. We're getting somewhere here. Not work, thank God. Not late yet. And I know what we need to do to this. This needs to be 2. Or let's just take everything. This needs to be dose. Like this. And every other time it will do this. And the ending will be this. Okay, this should be better. much better. This is done. I gotta go. I know I could do it. I almost gave up. It was that close. It's that close to giving up, but we did it. 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 Made it a lot less boring. Let's make sure that in the beginning is in key. Alright, that's cool. Let's do it. Let's export. Right where LA is where I'll stay. Beat. And that is what we're going to record on next. Very good, very good, very good. We got a lot done in a very short amount of time. But I gotta go. See y'all later, alligator. Probably shouldn't end the stream while it's exporting.
President, and he states that by combining popular artists with proven play patterns, they can...
Known as a function of front to back, the sphere is bouncing back and forth like a VU meter. It will then come out and smash into the threshold and stop if it's a limiter. The difference between a compressor and a limiter is that a limiter stops the volume from getting any louder than the threshold itself. A compressor, on the other hand, allows the volume to get a bit louder based on a ratio or percentage.